and you never know, it could be good or bad.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy BA. Welcome to the channel. So I have a very interesting video today because this is my top 5. Well, not necessarily like in order, but these are the 5 MTG channels that I watch, learn a lot, listen, and kind of like, every time I, sorting cards or doing packing mails and stuff like that, I have it in the background, just kind of like listening. And I know there's so many good channels out there. But these are the top 5 that, I got used to listening, getting information from basically what's going on in Magic or even like outside Magic. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into my list. Like I said, this is not in particular order. The first one is gonna be Professor Tullaren Community College. So very interesting guy. I love their dice removal. So it's like sort of like, just in the background, just listening to, those two guys' perspective of what's going on. And, if there's like a cool product or I want to learn with like, many Magic, the Gathering, whatever, like with Commander decks or, the Brawl decks and stuff like that. Really informative. So he's definitely top, on the top 5 for me, so that's it for my first one. My second one would be MTG Goldfish. So I can consider them almost the same as Tullaren because they have this thing where they talk about like the top 10 this or, board wipes or the top removals or something like that. It's the same thing. If I'm sorting or doing my mails, I listen to them. They have very informative. Sometimes I don't even know the card and they just kind of, oh, wow, I didn't even know that exists, and then, Saffron, when he previews the cards or, he has like some cool deck ideas and it's very informative. So that's that for MTG Goldfish. So very good channel, man. And then the next one is, I don't know if you guys know them, but PlayToWin. I'm pretty sure they're very like popular right now, but back then I think it was 2020 when they were like 3K subscribers. It's a CEDH channel and same exact thing. They're very informative in the CEDH world format as far as like what's the new tech, hot deck, what's the different plays and stuff like that. I love their interaction when they do like their, when they're playing. But yeah, so those two guys, man, very smart, and they are very funny as well, especially in the beginning. So yeah, so PlayToWin. If you guys don't know them, you guys can check them out. They're very in the CEDH world of Magic. So that's that, and then the next one would be, who else? Fucking Rudy from Alpha Investments, because fucking taco guy, man. Like Rudy is Rudy, bro. Like, I mean, some of you might consider him like probably the top 1 right now, but I'll put him in like at least the top 2. These are my top 2, very close. So Rudy, for me, it's like same exact thing, because like these channels, these are the channels where I get like a lot of the information that I need to know. And as far as like Commander or Legacy, Modern, what's the hot card, things like that. So I think for me, Rudy is more on like the reserve list sealed kind of mentality or like investing side. He's like, for me, the top as far as like if you consider Mtgfinance and stuff like that, he's definitely the number one. So for me, like I said, he's always there if there's like a new hot thing, like as far as like a buyout, or like this card is like, or this set, like let's say the dart, or freaking what it did in what is that land from man, it's gonna kill me. I forgot, man. It's from Arabian Nights, that land that he started buying, and now it's like probably the number one card on that set. Man, I forgot, but I'm gonna try to like at least put it up here. So man, Rudy from Alpha Investment, my neighbor, freaking right here in Jacksonville. So Rudy, number 2. And then my top number 1, like I said, this is not in order, but for me, at least the top 2 is like where I really get info. But number 1 for me is the Command Zone. Strange, right? It's strange, but they became my number 1 channel as far as getting info from the number 1 format in Magic the Gathering, which is Commander. I love their games. I love, their feature celebrity, Post Malone, their gameplay, all when they talk about, the new set, new products, like the interaction of this card and this card. What's the hot new thing? They became the number 1, I think, I want to say like a year or 2 years ago when Commander is like really booming. And that's when I started buying like a lot of Commander cards. It's because of them. And it's something sort of like investing in Commander. I talked about this like very long time ago. It's like, Commander cards are the new reserve list. Even though they're like getting reprinted, I mean, it's like a liquid card, man. All Commander cards are very, very liquid, down to the freaking Land War Elves, Soul Ring, up to like the very expensive reserve list. I mean, Commander staple. So you guys, and that's in my opinion. Commander cards, they're not reserve lists. They're gonna keep reprinting them, but as long as Commander is like, a format. They're very liquid, man. Like these Commanders, I started hoarding them and keeping them sealed, collecting them when I think 2-3 years ago, I started collecting them. And yeah, so the Command Zone, man, they're like the number 1 as far as overall, even reservists actually. They're not talking about like investing. They're more really head-on information about like Commander-wise. So that's it. I don't know what you guys think. I know you guys probably have like different top 5 or top 10, and there's plenty out there. There's even like, Bad Boy Gaming, and when he opens like, some crazy like old sealed boxes, man. And then what else? Yeah, there's so many channels. Heroes and Legends. Oh my god, I can't wait. I always can't wait if he has like those the finance stuff, whatever, the cards that are like going up and down. Oh my god, that channel is like amazing, man. Yeah, like I said, there's so many channels that are good out there. But these are, for me, right now, I really just like listen to these guys. So yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys like this kind of content, I like to be different, like some weird topics, so please consider liking, subscribing, and yeah, I'm trying to get to 1K. Yeah, it's pretty far, but we're gonna try. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.